Welcome to 3 Minute Gestalt. This is Unit 22 on couples and family work. So this is another area where we apply field theory because we're not really so much working with individuals, though in the course of a couple session, perhaps sometimes we might work with an individual and what's coming up for them. But mostly we want to step back from that and we want to be at the boundary of contact. That means the couple has a boundary around them and they have contact within that. And then, of course, either the couple themselves or each member of the couple has contact with us as a therapist. What we want to focus on in the Gestalt mode is on the contact within the couple. We don't really want the couple talking to us much, explaining things or complaining or looking for an adjudicator or something. We decline that role. We put it back on them, and usually what I'll do is I'll say, please turn to each other, talk to each other about what's important today. I'm going to sit back, I'm going to watch your process, and then I'm going to come in and give you feedback, which is exactly what I do. So that helps me not be embroiled in the couple system or get drawn in. And the kind of observation I'm doing is not analytical, of course, it's process-oriented. I see the two of you able to say clear, sharp things to each other because that's the first thing we do is we appreciate what the couple can do. We appreciate their strength, their particular style of as a couple, their co-created field. And then we look at the cost of that, whatever it is that they do. You know, they can say clear, sharp things, but perhaps they can't say soft things to each other. I had a couple once who could say very soft things to each other. They spoke very softly to each other, even about very difficult matters, which in a way was kind of conflict avoidant because they really didn't represent how strongly they felt. So I suggested to them that they move a little farther apart and speak more loudly to each other. And that's the Gestalt experiment, which is what we introduce then to the couple. Hey, let's try something different. Let's expand on what you're used to and explore, for instance, speaking more loudly if you tend to speak to each other softly and see what that's like. So in the spirit of the Gestalt experiment, we're not teaching them or directing them, we're giving them an opportunity to explore their awareness more deeply. But the focus is on them as a couple. In the phase of experiment, of course, we give them a lot more support about how to do that. But fundamentally, we're interested in the couple process, not in our own opinions. And the same thing goes with working with a family, except we're working with multiple members, but we're also inviting them to talk with each other. We're observing the style of their talk, the volume, everything about process, who moves forward, who leans back, a bit like observing a group process. And we're giving them feedback, and then we're inviting them to experiment with something different. So it's a very positive, very supportive approach that means that the therapist doesn't get drawn in as easily happens into the intensity of the couple's system, because the couple will try to draw the therapist in, or the family will try to draw the therapist in for a solution or a decision, or they'll complain. But this allows us to work with the dynamics and bring more awareness to the system, which is very much characteristic of what we do in Gestalt.